So let's talk about this. I want to talk about the Neti Pot. Well, I'm going over the 5 natural sinus remedies that actually worked for me. A lot of people recommend a Neti Pot, and I actually don't use this anymore. The reason why is because a squeeze bottle works so much better. A sinus rinse bottle works much better, and it's easier to use. So normally, I gotta throw this one out too. So the last time I used this thing, I put coconut oil in it and hydrogen peroxide mixture, and it kind of stuck to the inside, and you can see that it's not whatever, but there's a fly or a bug that got in there and it's stuck to the sidewall, so I need to throw this away and buy a new one. Anyway, with a Neti Pot, usually it makes a huge fucking mess, and you have to tip over the sink and hold yourself in an uncomfortable position. And the bad part, the reason why you don't want to do this, especially if you're super clogged, number one, your head is tilted, and if you get drainage in the wrong place, it can kind of drain into your, I think it's your eustachian tubes. Basically, you'll get fluid in your ears. And sometimes that fluid will come from the nasal cavities and already have the bacteria or the virus or the fungi that's causing the problem in the first place to end up in the ears. And then if you're not using something like the CBG extract in the ears that I talked about in the other video, then the next thing you know, you'll have a fucking ear infection and things are going to get 10 times worse. So I recommend not using a Neti Pot anymore and switching to a NeilMed sinus rinse bottle. And the reason why is because you can look directly over the sink. I mean, you can tilt a little bit if you want, but it doesn't have to be an extreme angle so that you can, because this is gravity fed and this is force fed by squeezing. It's a squeeze bottle. So you could be completely vertical if you wanted to. Obviously, you would want to, get your nasal cavity over your mouth so it doesn't drain into your mouth. But it's easy, it's easy to do. So with this, you basically mix up your solution, put it in there, and you just lightly look over the sink and then squeeze, right? Let it drain, blow your nose, do the other side, squeeze. Probably shouldn't be doing that, there was a bug in there. Anyway, it's too late now. I highly recommend the sinus rinse bottle. You can usually get these at the at a drugstore. They definitely have Neti Pots. I would just order it online. I got mine from Amazon. It's like 2-day free shipping or whatever. And the reason why is because it comes with, these are better saline packets, and it comes with a whole shitload of them. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of them, but you can use these and mix other stuff in with it. One of the things that you can do that's painful, but it does work a little bit, is put a couple drops of hydrogen peroxide. And by a couple drops, I mean a couple of drops. If you have inflamed sinuses and you do a teaspoon or a tablespoon, they're already raw and it burns like hell. And it won't go away right away. It takes a good 30 to 60 seconds for that to kind of fizzle down, and it's complete agony. You can do the crazy, I've done the crazy stuff like the upside down nasal rinse where you get in the bathroom and basically, try to get inverted as much as possible to get into the upper sinus. I don't know what it's called, like the maxillaris or whatever. I don't know. In my experience, that hasn't really done anything. I mean, it seems like it does for a little while, but without addressing the root cause of the allergies or giving the body the ability to have some aid in expelling the mucus, which the NAC will do from the other video, you're really kind of stuck. These are kind of like Band-Aids, and they're not really, they don't work that well. So I'm going to cut this video off, just like I said in the last video, and then I'm going to go over some more of the stuff that didn't work. I've tried the nasal sprays and all this other stuff. And then I want to break it up in different videos, though, so it's easier for people to find.